Alright guys, welcome back to Fallout 76. And just before logging off beforehand, I mean on the last one, 30 caps, gout. I checked to see how close we were to finishing Duguera's, or Duguer, her ally stuff, and we're still under half. So I'm hoping we can knock it out with this recording. But I don't know. Because usually the last like two are... Well, I almost said Deacon. How long was Beckett's last? I know the last one we actually had to go through a place. Kill
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist.
Well, somebody had just went through there and killed most of everything, so we didn't actually have to do anything until we got to the end. But I'm trying to figure out the one before that. Well, I know his last couple were just, go here and kill this boss person.
No, little baby's gone. My chest.
I can see him through the elevator.
Hostile target identified. Multiple hostile targets. Requesting backup.
I don't know who the hell blew up. Cloaking leather right leg. Being hit melee generates a stuff field. I don't see how that really helps though. Let's grab that for the mods. Oh shit. What the hell? Actually, I took 2 steps. Oh, I didn't even see the 2 of that.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Deep sleeper pod.
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
Oh, shut up. Jaguar, I got it. Where's my floor? Oh, I was almost right there. There we go.
Maybe I'm still asleep. Maybe that's why I'm still having these headaches.
Maybe, I don't know.
You found something related to the deep sleep mission? Okay, let's see. Suspension of living tissue is right. Not sure about the cyclic energy transfer stuff. I guess that could be anything. Two things jump out at me here, though. Something about sensory data transfers, and the fact that Emerson was the supervisor. What the hell? Okay. Here's my plan. I found some old medical data from the USSA stored nearby, and I want you to look for a copy of my records there.
What do you think the sensory data transfers were about?
I think that's a fine question for Emerson, honestly.
How often did you have to use the deep sleeper pods?
Maybe 5 or 6 times, I suppose. Every couple months for the 2 years prior to launch, anyway.
I'll go find your records, don't worry.
Something just isn't right here. I'm sort of terrified to see these medical records. I just need to relax for a bit. I got an issue of Tesla Science from a trader who stopped by recently, so I'll probably dive into that.
Sophia, I'm here for you, however you may need me.
Well, right now, I think we need to track down some medical records. Then, maybe we can... Oh. I'll keep that in mind, friend.
That's funny. The deeper sleeper pod was clearly part of some experiment.
That is not how it was presented to us. It was supposed to maintain our ambient health levels, and that's it. Nothing else. The schematics say the pod was designed to help transfer sensory data. To what end?
Tell me about the schematics that I found.
Dr. Bernard was one of the scientists that I worked with in the USSA. He was an engineer, mostly mechanical. I knew he had developed the sleeping pods for this mission, so that wasn't particularly new information for me. But it looks like there's something about the sleeping pod establishing a sensory link between the user and something else. I don't know what that is. And also, Emerson was the supervisor for this project. So he absolutely does know what this was about. In detail.
You play holotape games, right?
I mean, who doesn't, right? You don't happen to have any, do you? Oh, now that would be a warm blanket on a cold night.
Want a copy of my Grognak holotape game? I'll copy some games to your console. Want a copy of my Grognak? I don't know which one.
You're looking at the reigning East Coast champion of the Ruby Ruins, my friend. And yes, for the record, I would love to play it even more. Transfer it to my console?
Have you picked up any other USSA robot signals?
Yes. A Protectron has been circling the camp. It hasn't approached yet, though, so I'm gonna monitor it for data and then we can go after it. I think it's collecting data about us, so I'm waiting to see who it's sending the data to. If I can.
See you soon.
I'll be here, friend.
I'll go put that thing on. Oh, can we even do that? No.
I always loved the crazy stories and drama in the Unstoppables, but now I feel like I'm living one. Not so great.
Oh, this one's at least level 50. Alright, now retrieve the medical records. De Guerre. Braxton Quality Medical Supplies, and we haven't been there. Huh.
I'm so glad I finally caught up with you.
My God.
Congratulations! You are a winner of the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes. I have been authorized to deliver your prize winnings. The Great Appalachian Sweepstakes is not responsible for paying for my...
Don't want your stupid pre-war money. Oh, shit. Oh, settle. I don't know where all the dead ones are.
Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. Foundation and those bums up at the crater just don't get along. They want to take everything we worked for.
So they're obviously part of the main game. Maybe not this place, but
This place has a lot of potential.
muzzle brake, medium scope. Don't need a scope with a shotgun. Skeleton extraction guide. Method for constructing a skeleton for general use.
Yeah.
Step 1, acquire
Now that
cadavers.
people
Step
have
2,
come
use a
back to
fillet
this
knife to
area,
remove as
they'll
much
all
flesh
wanna
as
be
you
setting
can
up
without
places
marking
like
the
Foundation.
underlying bones. Step 3, place the cadaver in a wooden box packed with calcium oxide. Wait a week. Step 4, place the remains in a water flow of some kind, like a stream or river. Step 5, clean off any remaining flesh or ligamentation. Step 6, allow skeleton to dry in the sun. Be wary of predatory birds or wild dogs. Step 7,
We
bleach and mount
really need to
skeleton.
clean up
Note,
around
if your tombstone does not read rest in peace or some variant thereof, you are automatically drafted into these skeleton wars. What? That's funny.
Huh. Need some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy. It's hard
Pocketed
work
Raider armor
living out here.
lambs.
It's just about time to eat. It's hard work living out here.
Let's see if we get one. No. Alright, we got the medical record. Let's just take a look around because we had not found this place before.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Sonny makes a good hoagie.
I'm all out of water.
Huh. Need some new clothes. I'm getting real muddy.
Yeah, I heard you, buddy.
Sonny makes a good hoagie.
Hey, thanks for helping us take out those raiders. They are relentless.
Oh,
I'm glad you're one of us.
I'm always trying to help fellow settlers. It would be a lot easier to survive if you could carry your own weight. I'm always trying to help fellow settlers.
Our whole crew would have been wiped out if you didn't show up. We need more people like you in Foundation.
Okay, so we got some faction reputation.
Oh, I'm all out of water. If we settlers stick together, we can grow Foundation.
Oh, I was like, you're
this
missing it
land.
on.
You got my back, I got yours.
I was thinking I could give him some water. Okay, so this place wasn't very big. Is there an upstairs?
I know a guy who can fix that.
No, okay.
Emerson, what did you know about Dr. Bernard's deep sleep pods?
Oh, she's sitting in my
you're
chair.
not still chasing ghosts. I knew some. I was just a manager. I didn't really read the technical mumbo jumbo.
Oh, we already. That's right.
Hey. Good to see you again. You're back. Emerson and I were just having a little talk. So, have you got something for me?
Here's your medical records. They were experimenting on you for years prior to launch. Here's your medical records, Commander Guire.
Transfer them to my console, please. What were they doing? Emerson, tell me.
It was a biomedical thing with Arctos. I don't know the details anymore. It was literally decades ago. You get that, right?
It wasn't decades ago to me.
Strength. Time to spare your guts, old man, one way or another.
All right, all right. Jeez Louise. Arctos Pharma and the USSA made a deal to use some serum in the Deep Sleep Project. They made it, but it didn't work. Okay?
Okay, that's enough for now. Emerson, could you please leave? Maybe try to remember something helpful for next time.
Let's try and get our charisma up. I think we can still do that.
I can't believe Emerson may be in on this. I thought we were friends. I never even doubted him.
Oh shit. Do I not have anything for it? Oh, here we go.
You're back.
What the?
Transfer them to my console. What were they doing?
It was a bio...
It wasn't
Charisma. Emerson, you need to make things right. You owe Sophia that much at least.
You're right. Okay, listen. Arctos Pharma and the USSA made a deal to create a serum. Serum K, maybe. It was going to help with the Deep Sleep Project. That's all I know. I wish I could do more.
Okay, that's enough for now.
This is all recent to her, Emerson. You have to care.
I do. I actually really do care. I didn't want her to stay up there so long.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
We just have to move forward here. That's what the Mistress of Mystery would do when she was betrayed. We need to find that contract, I think. I want to know what that serum did. If this stuff caused my headaches, then maybe they made an antidote? It's a start anyway.
You know Emerson well. Is he lying?
I can tell he feels guilty about something. I'm not sure if he's lying boldly or by omission, though.
Did you look at your medical records?
Yes. I'm not a doctor, but it seems like they used the serum to reduce my brain's higher functions, so something else could... I don't know what. I signed up for space. Not abuse.
Just send me a location, I'll find the contract.
While I was looking for the Deep Sleeper Pod documents a while ago, I found another location that might have stuff like old USSA contracts.
I'm glad that staying at my camp is helpful to you. I'm certainly glad you're here.
It is. It really is. I know I've said it before, but thanks for letting me, crash here.
We would have both had a nice laugh at that. Why would Emerson want you to let it go?
He has to be hiding something. I need to know what happened. I need to know what he knows.
How are the headaches?
They come and go in spikes. It's really pronounced at times. I haven't had one in a while. I wonder if there's a pattern to them.
What's Emerson's deal?
He's always seemed a bit odd, honestly. Even back before I launched. We used to be friends in college, but people change so much in college.
See you soon.
I'll be here, friend.
Friend. Contractually obfuscated. Damn, why the hell do I have spoiled stuff in here? I don't want spoiled shit. Don't get back. Oh, the Mothman egg omelet gives me charisma too as well. Okay. Charleston Capitol Building. I hate the Charleston Capitol Building. I hate it so much. Oh no, I'm almost out of ammo for this. Damn, it's upstairs. I was hoping it wouldn't be. There. But I wish your perks were more like Fallout 4. Because in Fallout 4, as long as you played enough, you could get just about oh wow. I'd have to sacrifice so much. But in this one, you have to sacrifice so much just for it to, so it's not so tedious. Like, I could just take off my lockpick and science, but then every time I need to do one of those, I have to put the card back in and remember that. Eat that. Oh, that's a plasma. They both had Rad-X diluted. I'm stuck. Alright, where are some stairs? Up another level. Status accepted. Development serum derivation from Formula K modified from 0G. Efficiency in human subjects. Award monthly upon successful trials. Signed Dr. Emerson Hale. USSA Board of CEOs. Arctos Pharma. Robco. Redacted. Let's get out of this place. I hate it. I hate the DMV.
figures. He wasn't just a manager. He made the offer himself. Damn, man. Maybe I can find out more about this serum, though. I might be able to find a correlation somewhere associated with the timestamps. It's just a matter of finding out where they stored their backup data. In the meantime, let's just eliminate that rogue USSA robot that's lurking around monitoring us. It gives me the creeps.
Why aren't these robots just coming right for you?
I think they're being intercepted. I think they get close, and then something updates their algorithm, and they leave. But who is doing that? Or why?
It's Emerson.
I don't have enough data to make a hypothesis.
What is your end goal here?
That's a big question. I guess I just want to know why. So I can move on in this weird new world. Some closure, you know? Then I can start to figure this place out. I can start fresh. Maybe I can help you out for a change.
Right, I'll take care of this robot, no problem.
Back in my college days, we used to watch robots fight in the basement of the science building. We used to joke about how scary that would be. You know, if they ever came after us all, that kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, thanks.
In your records, it mentions Serum Z. We need a link.
Agreed. It seems like some sort of experimental biomedical formula. It might be worth checking records about Arctos. Maybe they knew something?
Do you remember the experiments in your patient records?
No. Nothing. Looks like it was going on for years. How? How could this have happened without me knowing anything? The year or two prior to going on the mission, we just tried to relax. They gave us meditation tapes so we could get adjusted to the silence of space. Some had white noise, others had thunderstorm sounds. I listened to whale songs. Clearly, whale songs were more effective than I thought.
Did you notice any more headaches when the last robot went down?
You know, I did. What does that mean? I wonder. It was a sudden spike, right behind the eyes.
Sophia, when everything is over, what will we do?
Strange. I haven't even really considered it much. I can't imagine anything beyond these headaches right now. And finding out what they did. But I guess, well, I hope whatever happens, we're still together. We make a good team, friend. I'll be here, friend.
Saying this friend. I think she keeps giving me ammo I don't need as well. I do have some grenade rounds, okay. Oh, that's not bad right there. shit, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. All I have is the plasma grenades, okay. What'd you say? Right. Oh shit. Gotta love those frag grenades. I mean, the plasma grenades. Got an algorithm update. Nothing. Get a pipe wrench there. Get it for the mines. Quest started. Oh, we got another ally one. Employee notice. New Appalachian Bank. Regarding the extensive damage to the bank's superstructure, the explosion from the botched robbery of armored train 781 has completely crippled the building, rendering it uninhabitable. We're saddened by the loss of life that occurred. and donations have been made to the appropriate families for temporary job assignment. While we access repairs, please contact bank administration immediately. Walk around here for just a minute while we search for stuff. That's because we've never been here. Yeah, it's just for the safe. Oh my god. Check in here really quick, and that should be it. Nothing. Leather treated torso? Nah. Road leathers. T-51. So I can't remember how much 51 armor we need, but we do need another chassis, so. Check the back really quick. Okay, seems to be about it. I guess let's discover this. Ooh. I'm glad you're not moving. Okay. Things aren't so bad when they don't move. Oh, I forgot they explode. What the hell? Guess I can't loot it when that happens. Yeah. To-do list. Hey guys, I'm going to be running a little late today. Here's a few things to do while you're waiting. One, we have a small shipment coming in this morning, so make sure to get that unloaded and taken care of. Two, someone needs to clean up around here. This place is a mess. Three, Ronnie, make a quick run into town and get me some smokes for you. Four, the shitter's getting pretty full, so someone needs to pump it out. Sorry, Tim, that's on you. We all know you're to blame for most of that. Yeah. Leather traded leg mud? No. Mountain honey. Oh, it really sucks we can't loot them, but whatever. Oh, and then White Springs is right behind it. I want to see what I can do with that.
Same as the other USSA robots. Right before you arrived, it sent out 2 signal bursts. One to a robo-brain and another to... something else. Are you with me on this, my friend? Can I count on you?
Of course, I'm here for you, Commander. I promise.
Please, call me Sophia. And thank you. It means so much after everything else has been changed. You've been here for me the whole time. I couldn't have done any of this without you, you know. And that means a lot to me. Locating that medical cache that has that serum wasn't actually as hard as I thought it might be. Hopefully it'll be a milk run to pick up, too. I suddenly realized that the expression milk run might not have much of a meaning in this apocalyptic world. Yeah, since everything is dangerous now. Huh.
What do you think Emerson is up to?
It sounded like he had some demons in his past that he wanted to take care of. Probably he's been putting it off for a while. That's my guess, anyway.
What will you do with the serum?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Part of me just wants to see it. To see what they used. To know it was real, I guess.
I'll find the serum. Won't take long.
It's probably decades old and unusable by now, but it might tell us something. I'm not a chemist, though. Maybe... I don't know.
It feels good to have you here in my home.
Really? I was worried for a bit that you might be, unenthused about taking care of some random stray. Even though my options were clearly heavily limited by the, entire world situation. The only decent thing so far has been meeting you.
What's with these USSA robots? Shouldn't they be attacking you?
I hear you. I thought they were coming after me, but I'm not sure. Maybe they have other motives, too. Safer to just deal with them, though.
Yes. Are you able to get any rest these days?
Not much. Headaches still come and go. And it's hard to sleep through those. I'd give anything for these headaches to end.
I'll be back later, Sophia.
Affirmative. Out.
Firing a missile. Okay, achieve Serum Z. West Tech Research Center, which somehow we haven't been to. Oh no, we didn't get another one. Okay, it was just updating that one, I guess. See how close we are. Done a decent chunk. West Tech Research Center. Can still see your feet. See your feet. Well, sir, I'll have you know this buckethead killed everybody. I know I'm very thirsty. I'm gonna get all the mods for that assault rifle. Berserker's submachine gun. Lower damage resistance increases damage.
Hide, little bleeder.
Yeah.
I splatter your brains.
Hide in the bathroom, see? Requires key, huh? Where's the exit? Okay, I think that is, or at least as close to all of them. See, you got the security terminal right there. Request approved. Hello, this is an automated message from Westtech. Staff currently does not have enough time to man the decontamination arcs. Disengage. I don't know where it is. Decontamination arc control. Protectron control. There's neither one of those. And the secrets of Westtech. We won't be doing that at the moment. Although I will be doing it at some point. Oh, we got another one. How do you get up there? Westtech Research Wing access code. Analysis terminal. And we got a desk right there, so go ahead and grab the rest of these, break them down. Swift magazine. Stabilized stock. Nothing. True short barrel. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, extra heavy. Vicious receiver. True short barrel. Powerful automatic receiver. Quick magazine. Refined receiver. Severe receiver. True stock. Aligned short barrel. And true long barrel. Okay. Okay, I think that might be all of them. Then, okay, that's broken. Didn't need the paintbrush. Analysis terminal. Detailed water quality reports. Ooh, error. Water analysis. The approved FEV strain has been introduced to the Huntersville water supply while chlorine dioxide content has been reduced slightly to decrease its effectiveness at disinfecting the virus. No noticeable differences in water quality should be discernible by the population. We predict infection to be widespread among the test subjects. but due to the nature of this strain, the results may appear slower than the concentrated lab strain. Long-term physical attributes of the test subjects should greatly exceed average human levels with none of the side effects of previous lab trials. Dr. Elias Khan. Formula adjustment. After the incident involving an unauthorized desertion from FTS-30A, there is a desire coming from way up that we come up with a solution that obviates the need to terminate valuable test subjects. The proposed solution is to introduce a pheromonic component to mark gestating hosts. This way, if one gets loose again, we can use the hounds to track them down instead of the alternative. Change of course. The powers that be have decided that termination is the only viable solution to unauthorized desertion of test subjects. It has been determined that adding the pheromonic component to the formula has the unfortunate side effect of producing a powerful and rather distinct scent that may draw curiosity to the site, which is in direct contradiction to the intended effect of the quarantine. The task has been placed on hold, but will likely be assigned to another department for further experimentation. Ugh. Oh, my gun's almost broken. Oh, yeah. Well, when we get back, we will be fixing it. No, it's not terminal. Oh, hi, Warlord. West Tech Research Wing access code. Control room terminal. Technician's log. Not much to report today. The FEV tanks are starting to spring some leaks where the feeder lines are connected, but it shouldn't take more than a day or two to swap out the O-rings. It's messy work, but luckily Spielman drew the short straw and he'll have to stand ankle deep in the sludge until we can properly get it cleaned up. This FEV is volatile stuff. It degraded the vulcanized rubber on those seals like it was acid. Strangely, there's no acidic content to it at all. It must have affected the O-rings on a molecular level. Kind of makes me wonder if it's safe having it pooling up on the floor. Chadwell fell into one of the tanks today, poor bastard. He was wearing full biohazard gear, but he was most certainly dead when they pulled him out. The suit must have gotten breached on the way in or something, because he never even came up for air or called for help. They didn't even know he had fallen in until they drained the tank. Man, that twisted look on Chadwell's face. Ugh. It's giving me the creeps just thinking about it. Thank God West Tech's giving us that hazard pay bonus, otherwise I'd be out of here. Holy shit, everything's gone to hell. I can't believe those idiots actually did it. They blew up the goddamn world. Luckily, we were inside the facility when the bombs hit. Survivor Bardwell begged us to stay with the FEV tanks until he checked with the top brass. But all the communication lines are down. Spielman and I are thinking of bolting, but I guess we'll give Bardwell a day to figure out what to do. It's not like I have a home to go back to anyway. Bardwell decided to head out to make contact with the U.S. Army in Huntersville, but that was 6 days ago and he hasn't come back. He told us if everything went south, to dump the neutralizing agent into the FEV tanks. Spielman and I followed orders and made sure that the job was done before we abandoned West Tech. We confirmed that the liquid in the tanks was neutralized, still highly toxic, but at least the FEV was gone. Well, that's it for us. I'm going to stick with Spielman for a while, and hopefully we can make it somewhere safe, wherever that may be. We opened some door. Maybe that one right there. Well, I guess I am discovering the secrets of West Tech after all. Some plants. Potato. Greenhouse control terminal. Greenhouse initiative. Congratulations, your team has been selected for a new pilot program, the Greenhouse Initiative, an extension of the Pan-Immunity Virion project. This initiative dares to test the application of new mutations on edible plants and vegetation in a controlled environment. Your existing facilities will soon receive necessary upgrades for these brave new experiments. A classified memo containing full specifications and arrangements will be forthcoming. Forge ahead and light the way. Will you be the key to ending the plague of world hunger? Anything is possible at West Tech. Hello, staff. I'm sure you've seen the announcement, but it is true. We are moving on. The greenhouse's original purpose was to facilitate and control the production of GM foods in a safe, practical manner. This new initiative will be radically shifting away from that. I don't know the full details yet, but I believe it will be a manufactured mutagen of some kind. Access and transport of the mutagen is slow with lots of red tape. It will be several months before we begin experiments in full swing. I'll be sending out tasks to clean out your greenhouses and prepare new control samples soon. If you have any questions, please come see me in my office and wait until the official memo hits your desk. A final note, this initiative does void most of your contracts. Please come see me to discuss your existing terms and any possible transfers. I am more than happy to address any concerns. Sincerely, Dr. Wilfred Dumont, PhD. Well then. Ooh, so close on the first try. Oh. Guess I missed that one. I remember killing these people. Toxic goo. Yeah, sure, I'll drink something that's been on the ground in here. Ugh. Nothing. might as well. I mean, at this point I'm so lost in here.
No green stuff here.
Oh, the door is open, I just can't see it.
You humans, so
Or go through it.
stupid, so weak. Oh, go ahead and hide, little bleeder.
Thanks for being so fucking buggy. Pretty sure it's the main place I gotta go too. Oh, this one opened, look at that. Ooh, legendary. that mine. Wow. So many super mutants. Makes sense they're here though. West Tech did make the super mutants. Troubleshooter's robot left arm. Negative 50% damage from robot.
Going to kill.
Another one. God dang. Okay, this is the secrets of West Tech. The only thing is I know there's another one. Didn't mean to pick those up. Ah, here's the way to get up. Decontamination Research Terminal. Technician's log. Bardwell's all over my ass about getting the decontamination arches up and running. How the hell am I supposed to come up with a decontamination method for something that's totally experimental? To make matters worse, West Tech HQ refuses to give me the FEV's chemical and organic breakdown, so I'm totally shooting in the dark. My degree in biochemistry never prepared me for this, but I should have known things would be different around here. when I had to get high level clearance just to walk in the door. 3 weeks and about 60 compounds later, I've still got nothing. This FEV is some tenacious stuff. I know that FEV is virus-based, so I've approached it from that angle. Unfortunately, every antibiotic compound known to man isn't designed to handle something this, well, virulent. What I need to come up with is some sort of a booster, a total neutralizing agent that will render the FEV inert. Back to the drawing board. Picture this. Bardwell standing there in his biohazard suit yelling at me to get my ass moving on the decontamination arches. Worth sneaks up right behind him and dumps a canister of FEV right over his head. You should have seen his face. He freaked the hell out. He was screaming, rolling around on the floor. Hell, I think he was crying. I let it go on for almost a full minute before I activated the arches and let my neutralizing agent wash him off. Worked like a charm. I'm on crap detail for the next 2 weeks for doing that to him, but it was totally worth it. Bardwell's still pissed about my demonstration, but at least he's quit shouting at me. I've spent the last few days culturing thousands of gallons of my neutralizing agent, not only for use in the decontamination arches, but into emergency dump tanks. Apparently the folks back at West Tech HQ want a ripcord just in case this place is in danger of being captured or something. If you ask me, they're paranoid, but I just do as I'm told, like a nice little robot. Decontamination arch control. Activate. I'm a little bit radiated. I don't know why that says it hurts every time. Got me a fancy hairbrush. Alright, let's go ahead and learn the secrets. He doesn't seem to be coming down here. Specimen containment. Test subjects control group. Containment unit 1 through 8. Felicia Gordy. Age 48. Don't know. That one's breached. Empty. Thomas McDevitt, 31. Sheila Dauber, 21. Enrique Salvatore, 43. Charles Finley, 51. Last one empty. Containment release. I don't think that was the secrets. I can't really get a good view of them. More over here. Damn, I think I picked up another pipe rifle. Advanced Mutations Lab Terminal. Oh, this is it. Advanced Mutations Program. push FEV to its practical limits. The super mutant program has shown great promise by tweaking the genomes. We are able to cultivate different strains of the virus, which produce varying results. Note, most strains produce highly unstable results. Few are viable. Only genetic technicians above clearance level 5 are allowed access to the FEV recombinator, given prior approval by Dr. Elias Khan. Test subject reports. Special report containment breach. Has breach containment tracking program initiated. The signal's weak. Current whereabouts. Subject extremely dangerous. Kill or recapture on site. Despite this substantial breakthrough, AM-48 was declared deceased a mere 12 minutes and 43 seconds after being released from the incubation chamber. It seems the current combination strain FEV's numbers rendered the subject's lungs useless without artificial respiration. Suitable subjects have been difficult to come by, so control experiments will be extremely limited going forward. Several scientists have voiced their displeasure, but this is what we've been handed. AM-49. One of the genomes in FEV's numbers produced undesirable and fatal results in subject AM-49. All of the subject's organic tissue were eventually replaced with various retinal tissue, rendering it terminal as the majority of its organs ceased to function. Upon further study, it was determined that FEV's numbers was contaminated. 50. AM-50 was treated with FEV numbers. Subject self-terminated 12 days into the program when its own upper cuspids pierced its medulla oblongata, leading to rapid loss of organ function. This is disappointing. AM-50 seemed to be developing quite well. We shall have to modify the strain and remove the mutation's proclivity towards rapid new development in succedaneous teeth. Okay. AM-51. We have a near success with test subject AM-51, while FEV's numbers has produced what multiple scientists have proclaimed nightmare-inducing results. The subject seems more or less biologically stable. AM-51 seemed capable of surviving on its own, but there were indications that it was constantly in traumatic pain, indeed to the point of self-induced terminal harm shortly after being left in isolated containment after its incubation period. An autopsy revealed a hyperactive nervous system that may have been in constant development stage since FEV's numbers was administered. AM-52. Phase 2 combination strain FEV's numbers has finally taken to test subject AM-52 and not resulted in a pile of quivering genetic biowaste. AM-52 combines traits that resemble a number of different species. The results are disturbing to say the least, but we have learned valuable insights into what these new strains are capable of. Most notable about this subject are the number of ocular organs along the enlarged upper torso, a second set of arms ending in clawed digits, and a large sickle-shaped claw on each inner toe. That a living, stable, functioning subject seems to be sustaining itself normally is a major accomplishment for the program. We will keep subject AM-52 in isolated containment for observation until AM-53 has finished incubating. If the two are able to cohabitate along with a standard mutated human test subject, we may try reintroducing these to the Huntersville site for further study. AM-53. Based on the success with AM-52, we were confident in tweaking a few genomes for FEV's numbers. Unfortunately, the subject grew too large to contain. The containment unit broke. But AM-53 was unharmed. Indeed, despite this and its apparent lack of a discernible head, subject AM-53 was surviving its metamorphosis, far exceeding our expectations. Since our containment units were insufficient to hold the subject, we have arranged for immediate transport off-site under sedation. Follow-up visits to AM-53 will be scheduled for observation and recording. God damn. Oh, not closed door. There we go. I want new door closed. Well, wow. These people, man. Alright, now to retrieve Serum Z. It's behind this door. Oh, this is the door that I couldn't get through. Stim pack. I'm still bugged. Yeah, okay. Did my health just go down for some reason? Mountain honey. Maybe not the best thing to drink. Alright, so that is upstairs, right? Yes. Wow, that was really close to that one. Oh, we were actually in here earlier. Okay. Wow. So, West Tech. Not a fun place. And I knew about West Tech, but because I didn't play the first one, or I haven't played it yet, I wasn't 100% clear on how they were making the mutants and everything, because I knew they were. But I didn't know the whole story and stuff. Wow, that was a lot of junk. I need to fix my guns. Oh, I forgot I got that. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, don't I have the thing that repairs them extra? Might as well.
Think how small these mountains would have looked. Oh, shit. Hey there! Look who decided to grace us with his presence.
I brought another emergence kit. It's well past its expiration, but, well, everything is. It should be fine.
Thanks, Emerson. I appreciate it. I do. We have some questions for you, though.
We need to make the deal with Arctos Pharma. Why? Is the serum causing these headaches?
I honestly am not sure. It's possible. When we first used the serum on Robo-Brains, some of them had terrible hostile outbursts. Most of those Robo-Brains were put down, but you should adjust your scanner to make sure you pick them up too, just in case.
We know you made the deal with Arctos Pharma. Why?
It was my job. I was told to do that. I don't remember the reasons why anymore. What does it matter anyway? It's done. It's over.
Enough, Emerson. Why should we trust anything you say?
I'm a different man now. It's been decades. I've been eating out of trash cans. I barely remember anything from back then. I have been trying to help when and where I can. I promise I have. I've diverted the robots when possible. I just couldn't destroy them myself. I came to Appalachia because I knew this ship was running out of fuel and I knew its autopilot would steer it here.
Why can't you just tell me everything that happened?
Because I have to finish my job too. I had one more task to do here in Appalachia, and I'm close. Let me clean up my own messes. I have to go. I'll drop off some more emergence kits soon. Just please stop looking into this. There's a robo-brain on your trail. Focus on that.
What an asshole.
So it's real. Serum is real. How could they do this? Why didn't they just ask? I probably would have agreed. Damn it! Part of me wonders if Emerson told us about this robo-brain so he would have more time to do whatever he's up to. It was rather easy to pinpoint it once I realized I had to recompute the signals for things that had some organic parts.
Why robo-brains?
I bet they started on robo-brains because they could be more easily controlled, right? I guess that didn't pan out. I hope they didn't feel a lot of pain. It seems like they weren't putting them into the deep sleeper pods. Maybe that's why they became aggressive?
We need more information about Emerson.
Agreed. I followed Emerson's signal when he left, and he had quite a strange route. Acted like he was being followed, but I don't think he was. He went to a few locations, maybe collecting supplies? I'm not sure. One of them had some high-security holotapes. I'll clean up the signal for you to track by the time you're back.
Got it. Kill the robot again.
I'll be right here then. Don't worry, you don't miss that much while you're out. Traders stop by from time to time. A couple other random people, but it's pretty quiet.
If you're the mistress of mystery, then who am I?
If we're dressing up, I presume? I like it. Well, of course. You're the inspector. I think that's obvious. I've seen how your mind works.
Well, by the way, I do have the Mistress of Mystery uniform, so why would they develop this serum?
It has to be a prototype for something bigger. That's all I can figure. I'm gonna need additional samples to learn more, though.
Did you get any other holotape games or comics from traders?
I thought about it a lot. For a while I thought, what's the point of comics, of games? Seemed like such a distraction from the stress in my life, from finding out the truth, from fixing what was left. But I realized that it's not only a distraction. Enjoyment is a fundamental part of life, even a stressful life. And you know what? I am still stressed and trying to fix my life, but it's easier to remember why I care when I can still feel joy.
I wonder why this one isn't grayed out yet.
Did you really think you weren't some form of Grognak? I mean, you're kind of a monster. A very likable monster, mind you.
What? That's mean.
You are a conundrum, my friend. I thought about the man-to-man, but there's something peculiar about you. Something delightfully unpredictable.
Oh, that's the end of that. I'll be back later, Sophia.
I hope you won't be gone for too long. I hate to think of what this Serum Z really is. Should at least get a superpower out of this, right? Wishful thinking.
Disease cure, Ashy. She gave me more missiles. Let's see, we'll store the 50 cows, the grenade rounds, plasma, and railway spikes. Alright, kill the Robo-Brain. Right near Camp Venture. A Robo-Brain out here seems weird. Moth home.
Found you!
This is going to hurt you a lot more than me. I'm a much better tactician. It's all my brain.
Damn you, unbeliever! Come, you take my place!
Nah.
Holy Land!
How the hell did you guys get up there?
Not yet!
Oh.
nothing!
What hope do you have against the divine power of the Mothman? Only for you, Holy Mothman.
Oh man, that was diluted. Literally. Nothing crazy here. Let's go get rid of some of these legendaries that I don't want. Being hit in a melee guarantees a stealth field. No. Wait, why? Oh, the only one I have in there is the All Rise, because I have the railway rifle put up.
Nothing smells normal anymore. When you killed that robo-brain, the scanner seemed to pick up on some high-security signals all around the area. Maybe it was somehow interfering with our scanner? That's my best guess. A lot of these are high-security signals, things related to the deep sleep projects. Other projects too, ones I don't know much about. From the signature of the signal here, it seems to be a classified meeting between top officials regarding the Deep Sleep project. Can you stop by and pick it up? I figure it might give us some more leads, or a name, or anything.
Any update on Emerson? He's up to something.
Right there with you. I've set up the scanner to monitor him separately and give me updates. Right now, he's near a bunch of random robots. I think he's also monitoring us, you see. So, we have to pretend like we don't care what he's doing.
Do you really think this holotape is important?
I know my old department, and they didn't record a lot. Not unless they had to. But when they had to, it was a big deal.
Get the top secret meeting notes, you got it.
Yes, I suspect it's a holotape, but it isn't an unusual place. As if it was moved here to hide it, maybe.
Did the RoboBrain send a signal when it was destroyed?
I thought maybe it was a corrupt command sent out to a source console somewhere. It was just red sunset, and that's it.
There was something wrong with that RoboBrain.
Not surprised. While you were there, I saw a bunch of blips for other USSA RoboBrains that had been destroyed over the years. And there were a great many of them around some old USSA data facilities. Trying to get inside for some reason? I don't know.
Do you think anyone else from the USSA is still around?
Maybe. For all I know, there could be other astronauts stranded up there in other experiments. Or maybe some of them went to work for other programs and are trying to save what's left of the world. I wish I knew, my friend. I wish I knew.
After all this is done, want to play some Red Menace?
Oh, be still, my beating heart. That sounds like a dream come true, my dear friend. But also, you don't stand a chance.
Probably not. There's always a place for you here, Sophia.
Thank you, my dear, kind friend.
Friend.
I've come to think of your place as my home. And I've come to think of you as more than a friend, too.
I'll be back later.
I hope you won't be gone for too long.
All of in my face. Alright, get in there. Arrows, a missile launcher, of course. Go ahead and put the cows in there. Find the deep sleep experiment holotape. And really quick. Looks like maybe 2 more. Find the deep storage at flooded train yard. I don't remember finding this place, to be honest. Oh, another one. So this would be a good hiding spot for it, so. Suffering from snotty or... Shotgun shells. Deep Sleep Program Phase 2.
Doctors, hello from Earth. The full board is here waiting for your reports. Dr. Carroll, can you begin?
Phase 2 analysis. Subject deck wetters responding well. The sleeping pod is performing within all expected parameters.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes, the board has a question for you. How long can the subject remain in your device?
I wouldn't expect much degradation to occur for at least a few decades. Hard to estimate beyond that. Over.
Is Dr. Nowak on the line?
Oh, yes, that's me. I'm here. And by here, I mean in orbit in space, looking down at the Earth where you all are.
We got it, Doctor. Thanks. We have a question for you. Can you determine whether the connection has been made?
Yes, I can determine that the connection has been made. The Athena unit has been
Confirmed. Pathways are open. Connection is complete.
Thank you. We have a question for Dr. Lee.
I'm here. Sorry. Just had to fix a transmitter refraction.
Enough. Dr. Lee, how stable is the ship at its current position in orbit?
Fine? It's fine. It should probably last, as long as she does, anyway. Probably. I mean, definitely. Perfect. Oh, is the ship's USSA VOT currently available and nearby?
Affirmative. Pandora unit is ready for orders.
Excellent. Pandora, escort the doctors to their own personal deep sleep pods.
You need to say the code, Rob. Your team made it. You should know that. Red sunrise?
Expulsion will begin in 30 seconds. Enter your assigned pod immediately.
Wait, what? This isn't part of the experiment methodology. Well, also, we don't agree, right, doctors? You can't do this!
To get a sleep pod is inside the main escape capsule. We need to get it out so we can get out of here. Come on, someone help me open this thing!
The board is in violation of our contract. I want the USSA on the line right now.
The USSA is well aware of the current status, Dr. Carroll. Thank you. Please cooperate now.
Expulsion will begin in 30 seconds. Enter your assigned pod immediately. Blade electrified. 10 seconds.
Get in! Get in quick!
Phase 3 is now officially underway. Now, we just have to wait and see how Athena responds with 3 sources. Congratulations, everybody.
Wow. Emerson's a dick. I'm not sure if I read these. Messages from R. Wilson. I don't want a single dime spent on the geological report nonsense. I have been with NAR for over 30 years and I have never seen any of this so-called sinking or erosion as the report claims. Do you think NAR would have built a rail yard here in the first place if it were just going to sink into the swamp? Of course not. Message from T. Pendleton. One word, Nuka-Cola Crayon. Try one. You can thank me later. Well, it sank. Must be something near me.
Did you listen to this already? But one thing at a time. The key seems to be Athena. Wait, one of the signatures I've been tracking. Arachne. Oh, that can't be a coincidence. There's a signal coming from some sort of object. Something called Arachne. It's gotta be related.
Are you doing okay with all this?
Everyone I knew was manipulating me. Using me. I was their guinea pig. I need some time to process.
What do you know about Athena?
I heard of it before, but it was some other department, I thought. Dr. Novak transferred to our department from theirs. I think.
So I'm looking for Arachne, alright?
It's gotta be connected to Athena. Both are from Greek mythology. Arachne was a weaver, and a brilliant one. She challenged the goddess Athena somehow, and, well, she was turned into a spider. You know, like arachnids, right? Some versions of the story say she won. Others say Athena won. I don't remember the details. And does it matter? I don't know that either. I know it's a stretch, but it's the only connection I can think of.
Any idea what Arachne is?
My best guess is a program? Or another robot? I just feel in my gut that Arachne is the key to everything.
Can you explain that last holotape to me?
It was a board meeting between the USSA and some corporations. They were talking with my crew after I was inside the sleeping pod. I was asleep in the pod when this was recorded. And well, it sounded like they were all in on the experiment. And I was the subject. They were, however, forced to partake in the same experiment against their wills. It doesn't bring me joy to hear it. But they did deserve it. They were connecting me to some external Athena unit. And Emerson was there. So he knew everything this whole time. Because he did it all.
Are you okay? Are you well feeling? Oh, okay. Are you well feeling yourself? I feel like there should have been a comma past the well and not the you. Because it looks like it's are you well feeling yourself? It's like, what? Are you well feeling? No, they got it right. It just seemed weird at first.
I assume you mean, do I feel like my mind is being toyed with for some nefarious purpose? I don't know, I feel like me. But how can I even trust my own feelings?
Or maybe are you well, comma. Are you, comma, well, comma, maybe. I don't know. How are we doing, Sophia? Me and you?
I know I can depend on you. And that you care about me. And that means a lot to me. And I care about you, too. I mean, we're a great team together. We're hunting down my tortured past, righting the wrongs, and trying to build a better tomorrow together. But seriously, I sort of think we should start our own team when all this is said and done. Rebuild Appalachia by righting all the wrongs together.
I love coming home because I know you'll be here, Sophia.
I don't know what my future holds, but I hope you're there. And I hope we're together.
I'll be back later, Sophia.
I hope you won't be gone for too long.
Keep saying this. I think what they should have done for solo players is allow your companion to come along with you after maybe you've completed their whole thing. A fusion core. Just seems fair for people playing solo. Since the game is meant, wow, to be played with people and not solo. Just make sure all this stuff is actually being junked. The pus sacks aren't, but they don't weigh very much. Retrieve the arachne. Oh. Uncanny caverns. Oh, I remember going to this place. I actually hadn't been down here when I came here. Oh, we got crickets. I got frags on. What do they give? Waste acid. Okay. Oh, I was getting ready to say, I hope there's not Mirelurk Kings. Oh, get. When you're in VATS, you can't take a stim pack, and I had forgotten I was in VATS. God damn it.
Greetings, adventurers. I'm Dick Shale. You may remember me. I've leaded tours at locations such as the Fancy Lads Factory and Cricket Sport. Your journey begins
Maybe I need a shotgun.
The third stop on our premium Wild Cave tour is the Dead End, where the final standoff is
Fusion core? Oh damn it, that was diluted. What the? We will come back down here, but for right now, I'm just trying to focus on Sophia's stuff. Arachne. And a plan for Long Johns.
everything went to hell while I was asleep. I thought they would have figured things out before.
Ooh. I want to see if I can do something with that. That's actually the first light machine gun I've seen. Asshole.
I wonder if any... You're both here. Good. I know about Athena, Emerson. I know what you've done to me.
You should know that her link to you isn't severed. I look into your eyes, Sophia, and she's there. Watching all of us.
What the hell are you talking about?
I have Arachne, you need to read it.
Let me see. So, we can destroy Athena. With this.
Don't you understand? She's watching you. Watching us. Right now.
The constant headaches weren't from the crash.
No, they weren't. It's from the continued strain on your mind, Sophia. You could handle it when you were in deep sleep, but not now.
If we destroy Athena, will it hurt Sophia?
Yes, it might hurt. A lot. Maybe permanent damage. But keeping that thing connected will kill Sophia.
Did you cause the deep sleep ship to crash?
Exactly how could I do that? No, I didn't. The ship was supposed to switch to the secondary power cells a while ago. When Dr. Lee was unavailable. The ship's Pandora bot initiated Blue Sunset, which landed the ship near the strongest active USSA beacon.
Why did you force the scientists into pods too?
It was cheaper this way. After we achieved orbit, we were told that our program was getting cut entirely, due to a lack of results. The scientists on the ship had exposed the program to the Oversight Board, and we had deals with Arctos, Robco, others. We were ruined. I was ruined. Putting them in the pods gave us until 2080, when another crew was scheduled to take their place. We thought we had enough time. I resigned and paid a fine for some ethics violations. I was hired by Robco afterwards for triple my salary. That was that.
Why did you come back to Appalachia? Really?
For a long time, I thought the old USSA backup facilities were gone. Heard a lot of rumors about it. Figured everyone was dead. Then I heard people were coming back here. Decided I should be sure it was over. Tagged along with some nobodies, made it here with one goal. To blow up Athena. But then Sophia lived. And it was complicated because I knew Athena was holding her hostage. And I had to find another way.
I have nothing more to say to you. We have Arachne. We're shutting Athena down.
I had hoped that Dr. Nowak created some sort of shutdown routine for Athena. But almost everything was destroyed in the wreck.
We need to shut her down, now. I figured the headaches were something else, but nothing like this. I never agreed to this in my contracts.
Well, actually you did. The contracts were very thorough, and extremely obtuse. You could have never known.
You didn't tell us earlier because Athena would hear? What was Athena's purpose? We might need to know. Can Athena control Sophia at all? What was Athena's purpose?
It was a government contract, supposed to keep the peace, ensure societal tranquility. I don't know, really. authorized everything. Who was I to stand up to all of them? I should have, though. I know that now.
Can Athena control Sophia at all?
No. The neural pathways aren't compatible. It's a very simple robotic intelligence, designed to passively observe and collect.
You didn't tell us earlier because Athena would hear?
Yes. I couldn't tell Sophia, obviously, and I didn't know if I could trust you or if you would even believe anything I said. I figured if she started to suffer, I would do anything to help. Until then, I searched for Dr. Nowak's lab. Thought the kill switch would be there.
I found the kill switch with the scanner. Seems like it was written by somebody else, not Dr. Novak. Somebody local.
I'll show you where you need to go. I'll shut down some of the internal power lines, so Athena can't detonate anything inside the facility. In some sort of, I don't know, revenge. It's a primitive robotic system. It drove the robo-brains insane, you know.
It's Sophia's choice.
Up to her then, I suppose.
If we were ever friends, if any of that life before ever mattered, just fix this.
I'll make this right. I promise. And thank you, Sophia. I don't deserve it. But thank you. Your ship crashed here because Athena is here. She's in a restricted section of Sugar Grove. You need to find a way in. I lost my USSA key card long ago. But surely you can find another? I'm sorry. That's all I can do.
Bring Arachne.
Hey, friend. Welcome back.
Oh, it hadn't done that yet.
So, this is a kill switch, huh? It deletes whatever Athena is entirely. Well, let's try this before we try the hammers, I guess. And once Athena's dealt with, maybe I'll finally feel whole. We need a USSA access card. I have the Sugar Grove personnel records. My hope is you can find an access card here.
Do we know anything about Athena?
Very little. Before all this, all I ever overheard was the name. That's it. But she's been spying on me for years. And I hope it's just that.
Can we trust Emerson?
He sounded sincere. And if he really was worried anything I saw or heard was being intercepted, I mean, it kind of holds together. Or it could be a lie. I just don't know.
Find the access card. You got it.
I just want this nightmare to be over. Thank you.
Why do we need this access card?
It should give us, well, access to the Athena unit, which will allow us to use the Arachne program and delete the connection entirely. In theory, I'll be free. No more headaches. Free.
Do you plan to stay in Appalachia when all this is over?
I don't know where else I would go. Everyone I knew is probably long gone by now. I think I'll stay here and watch out for you for a change. It's only fair, my friend.
Oh, this friend shit. I'll be back later, Sophia.
Initiating the countdown until you return.
Oh, I'll be back later.
Roger. Stay safe out there.
There we go.
Now that we have Arachne, we can shut down Athena. I'm done being a guinea pig. And definitely done with these headaches.
Okay. And really quick, because we're gonna go ahead and end this one. I want to see if I can do anything to that light machine. Nothing. Damn. Well, let's go ahead and scrap it. Didn't even learn anything. Wow. Oh yeah, can we craft anything extra? Oh, we can craft a shish kebab. And a Tesla rifle. Let's see.
It's sort of refreshing to be
Nothing new.
out.
And so when we come back, we will retrieve the
Whenever
USSA access key
do
card.
whatever I
Probably a
want.
place we haven't been in Sugar Grove.
I mean, there are some perks to the apocalypse, I guess.
Not there. Oh, right here. In, oh, in West Tech. Oh, but it's right here. Okay. So we can travel here and it's like right underneath. Okay, so. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.